Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Tez back at you with another episode, breakdown, review, discussion, whatever you like to call it for Danmachi. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Episode 11. Guys, this episode was everything I've been talking about in the previous episodes. A few things that I did speculate about did kind of see the light of day. I can't overall say that they were fully confirmed or that things may have turned out the way that I assumed they would, but still, I was definitely satisfied with everything that I saw. So let's just get into some of the bullet points that I got here on my notes and talk about everything in the episode. We did see the wrap up between Tiona and Wine's whole interaction. Wine was able to escape. She did get away from Tiona. Tiona, previously she saw Wine saving the young child from the collapsing bridge, I believe, and that kind of swayed her emotions. Like, it kind of piqued her curiosity. Like, she didn't know whether or not, okay, so maybe this creature isn't all that bad. So when Tiona and Wine finally fully caught back up to one another, because she did escape for a bit of a time, Tiona couldn't actually destroy her. She couldn't fight her because Weenie was cowering, and it didn't seem like the general run-of-the-mill monster. Like, she almost seemed like a child, which Weenie, in her innocence, is childlike, very much so. So Tiona was like, every hero isn't as dumb as me, so you might want to go away. She let her escape, and I thought that was really fun. And when Tiona's sister came back, she was like, "What happened to the monster?" She's like, "Oh, she basically played like an airhead." I was like, Tiona just became one of my favorites. Gareth, his battle proved he was not shit to be trifled with. Excuse my language, man. He definitely came out there rocking stuff. He put it to Wealth for a little bit in Makoto, like kind of just, he already destroyed their weapons in the previous episode. He wasn't anything to be trifled with, but in that same right, he also did get owned as well because another member from Welp's previous familia showed up. I believe her name, if I'm not mistaken, is Subasa. Oh no, Subaki. She came up. She came to assist, and basically told Wolf to strengthen his resolve. And basically, if you're gonna do something, don't use a pity magic weapon sword like that, because Wolf is known, or his family's bloodline trait is known for making some of the most powerful magic weapons. Like, they can bring out the utmost sheer force from these weapons, and he pulled out a sword that, from the previous ice sword, Gareth was able to break it out. This will be on the scale of like Blizzaga, Blizzard, yeah, it'd be like a level 3 Blizzard spell. Like, it completely froze him. They thought he was like, is he dead? No, he was still alive. But yeah, Subaki came out there with the stuff too, so um a few of the gods are actually in line with the Hestia family trying to help them out, because she also mentioned that Hephaestus told her to go and help Wealth, and he was also kind of taken back by that. Like, oh, she did? Like, she actually, you know, wanted me to do that? Like, that was pretty dope. I actually like that. Winnie met back up with Belle and Haruhime, and even helps Belle and Haruhime, kind of have their whole little family moment. They seem like a mother, father, and child type of situation. It was nice to see them all get back together, but Haruhime had to step up to the plate, because as they were getting ready to leave from where they were going, Beat came around the corner. Now, hear me out. Since the day I first seen Beat in the show, I've never actually known a damn thing about him. I've always wondered how strong he is. I know the Loki family is pretty powerful, but I always wondered, like, he has such a big mouth. Does he actually, or is he actually able to back that up? And he damn sure did. Because when Haruhime stepped up to let Belle and Wine leave, Aisha came out of nowhere, basically to receive not the new, but the updated boost in power that Haruhime was going to give to Belle, but she gave it to Aisha to fight Beat, and even with that, Beat beat her down. Funny enough to say, she got the minx put on her, and we didn't get to see it, but I'm just like, damn, he is really powerful. Like, okay, I knew Gareth was strong. We knew Ice is strong. I was like, okay, Beat is definitely strong. Like, I should have known he was gonna be strong, but I just wasn't expecting him to like beat Ice up. I thought it may have ended in like a draw or some type of clash that wasn't ending up with her pummeled into the ground like that. So, as that concludes, you know, Eyes and Bell, they continue to meet up at different points. Ryu could not beat Oz as she was trying to, be a distraction, and Oz finally meets back up. And this is when Belle is trying to let Weenie escape for the first time. And now I say first time, she's trying to get her to escape, and Oz is not having that. She doesn't want to end it right there. She's like, I'm not gonna let this creature by any means, if it causes and brings tears to anyone, I'm not gonna let it live. And Belle stands off and fights against Oz 2 times. The first time when they were trying to escape, she found them. The second time, which was the more climactic head to their bout, which I said they would at some point clash swords, though I don't like the way that they clash swords, because Belle's heart wasn't as stilled and resolved. Like, he's very emotional. He doesn't want it to go down like this, because he looks up to Oz. He has feelings for Oz, and she's part of the reason why his growth is such a phenomenal thing. Like, she's part of the catalyst that makes Belle achieve some of the most outlandish things that he does. So you can tell he's trying to give it his all, but he doesn't fully commit to it. Like, now Oz is hell-bent on, from what she says, because she's very stoic and we never see her relay any type of emotions. She says she's gonna hurt him, cut him, and she's definitely gonna kill Weenie. But when Belle the second time lets Weenie get away, because the first time they both escaped, when he allows her to escape, Weenie is down in this corridor talking to Hestia, basically saying she doesn't want it to end like this herself. She wants to be of assistance to Belle rather than a burden, because he's done so much for her. He's saved her, not only just once, countless of times. Allowed, basically he's the reason why she's breathing again. More so fails, but still. And Hestia, she also lets her know that, she too has these type of similar feelings in regards to the matter. So like, they have a bonding moment as to their regards, or how they feel about Belle, or just the situation as a whole. And she lets him know that Belle does that for family. Like, he's willing to go above and beyond his limits for anyone, not just, a girl. She did start by saying for a girl, but she had to correct it. Like, no, this isn't just any girl. He'll do this for family. And I was like, okay, so you're basically saying Weenie is gonna become a part of the family. I'm pretty sure of it. And she was like, well, if that's the case, Winnie's like, I'm willing to die. She doesn't want to end it like that. So she's like, I'll turn back around and I'll risk my life, because he risked his life for mine. And then this is where it gets good, and it gets heartfelt, and it gets gut wrenching a little bit for me. So when Winnie gets back, Oz and Belle are still fighting. Oz is basically putting it to Belle. Like, you can see tears in his eyes, and he keeps trying to talk to her, but she's not trying to hear it. She's like, I don't want to hear none of this. It doesn't matter. It's a creature. So when Weenie shows back up, she steps in the way, and Oz begins her rant about Weenie's appearance, how if at any point someone sees her wings, her claws, all these things that basically breaking down her character and telling her why anyone would fear her or not want to be around her, she then begins to break those. She broke her claws off. She ripped her wing out. She wouldn't do anything about the jewel, because if the jewel was taken out, she'd rampage again. So she couldn't do anything about that. But, and to her surprise, like, Oz was left dumbfounded, because Weenie was resolved to tear away at everything that she basically said that would make anyone not be around her. She's like, this is how serious I am about being with Belle and the others, like staying by their side. And Oz had, like, it shook Oz. Like, she was just like, why are you, like, when she was speaking, she's like, why are you talking? Like, she couldn't believe it. Like, some creature would go through these lengths. Like, there's still stuff that they don't understand. But towards the end of all that, she said she couldn't defeat her. She could not kill her. I was like, so they're starting to become swayed. Like, things are starting to shift in Aurario. Like, I'm glad for this. I'm very glad for this. So all our team was able to get back together and reunite with everyone, except Asterius. Like, I'm still wondering, where is he at? They all had a key to Kenosis. He gave them a key to Kenosis, the rest of the group, to allow them to discover one other secret passage. Well, the passage that allowed him to get up from the dungeon, the lower levels of the dungeons, to where he ended up at in Daedalus with everybody else. But they were like, yeah, he had a key on him. So that's, he gave us the key. He told us to take it and get going. So I'm just like, okay, cool. So everything turned out good for the Xenos. Everything went well. Our people are reunited. We got the closing of some hard-hitting stuff, but there's still more to come. I still want to know where Asterius is, because I think Freya I'm pretty sure Freya has something to do with Asterius. I think she sent her henchman, the guy, to go look into Asterius, but we haven't seen him yet. But yeah, guys, this episode, I'm definitely giving this one a 10. It hit everything that I needed. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was really emotional. It was really good. But yeah, like always, man, if you like the content, leave a thumbs up. Give a thumbs down if you didn't. Comment down below, man, if there's anything in the episode that you like, anything you would like to say back. You know, your boy always will respond back. As always, again, man, be safe, be clean, wash your hands, wash your ass. Peace. I'll catch you on the next one.